Good morning. Wrong video. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How are you doing? Um, so we're back for the final pages of the shark and the goldfish, 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 goldfish. We're gonna be finishing this up. This was a great book. I just want to tell you thank you for being here with me and finishing up this book up with me. Like I said, also giving me a chance to read another book. Uh, I got 12 to read by the end of the year, and this is gonna help. And so I really wanted to kind of, excuse me, I wanted to kind of share this with you, and so it's really cool. So I went to the food for thought section. Also, if you really want to kind of interact with these people, you can always go to what is it, johngordon.com, and send emails to info@johngordon.com. And they have different like things. You can go. Oh, sorry, it's sharkandgoldfish.com. What that'll do is that'll help you to empower your team, and you can print off posters, with lessons from the book. You can do all kinds of stuff. So if you want to, it's sharkandgoldfish.com. So, all right, so here we go. So food for thought. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and ask these questions. I would like for you to, think about your life and how it applies to you. And then also, at that same time, there's a couple of them I might answer myself. And so then I will answer those questions too. And we will get you out of here very soon. So this is food for thought. Individual, small group, team discussion questions. Utilize the following questions to ride the waves of change in your life and work. While you reflect on these questions by yourself, it is recommended that you gather friends, coworkers, colleagues, and your team to discuss the questions together. You are my team. We're going to discuss these together. A wave of change. Describe a time when you were hit by a wave of change, and what kind of change was it, and what happened? Right now, most of us could say the coronavirus. It's something that is definitely been a wave of change that hit us and knocked us off balance. It's a financial change. It's a pandemic change. It's a mental change. It's a fear-based change. And so what happened is we all are having to deal with this in our own way. By the way, tell your family members and friends that you love them. It's a really big deal. Like I said, some of you guys are really lucky to have somebody in the house to indulge in, like maybe a daughter or son or, a husband or wife, but then there's those us out here who are, in that single category, and, it's not the same. And that's all I'll leave it as. But I really want you guys to embrace those people who you care about. Let the family members you know and love, let them know you love them. You never know when tomorrow's promised to somebody. And I really want you guys to let people know who you love, that you appreciate who they are. All right. So how did you feel? What did you think? How did you respond? Did it work? I like that question of how did it respond, because it actually is going to ask you right now, you're in the midst of this wave of change. So ironically enough, we all have the same wave of change. It's affected us all differently, but we all have that. We're all in it. And so how do you respond allows for you to really kind of figure out, what are you doing to respond? Are you just kind of riding the wave of change, or are you swimming to find that food? Right now is a great time to step up and create that extra income source, or find something that you can do to put yourself in a position to win when it all comes over. Because ladies and gentlemen, this will end. This too will come to pass. It's been promised to us. It will come to pass. And when it does, are you going to be finally coming out, or have you been swimming all along? Think of it like this. Think of it like a sprint. And someone shoots the gun and you start running. As soon as they shoot the gun, boom, you're running. And you get halfway through, and then all of a sudden, someone shoots another gun and somebody else starts running. Okay, now you guys are both going to the same, let's just say, halfway through. Let's just say you're going to the same place. You're going to get there, hopefully, you're going to be moving, and you're going to get there a whole lot faster than the person who, the gun was shot afterwards. And so what I want you to think about is, ladies and gentlemen, don't wait. There's no need to wait right now. Right now is the time to indulge into the possibility of that there's something that's going to really be special for you when this is all over. So what kind of wave of change are you facing right now? Okay, how are you dealing with it? In what ways are you being a shark or a goldfish? What are the benefits of being a shark versus a goldfish? Okay, so here's the embrace and ride the wave of change. What are the challenges associated with the change you are facing? Are you a hero or a victim? Why? I really like that. Have you ever paid attention to the difference between a hero and a victim? The hero obviously. They take control to win. The victim is still blaming someone else for the reason that they don't have what they have. So, are you playing victim right now? Or are you playing hero right now, and why? Would you define your life as a horror movie or an inspirational story? Why? What can you learn from the challenges you are facing? How can you grow wiser, stronger, and better because of the wave of change? How can you? I would really love that. This is a big question too. How can you grow wiser, stronger, and better because of the wave of change? That includes this coronavirus. How can you do that? What things do you have in your arsenal to make that happen? What opportunities does this wave of change present? What is this coronavirus, what does this present? What do you want? What is your vision? That's a big deal too. Vision for when you come back, or is your only vision to go back to work and make money? If you're only doing that, then that's easy enough to get. But if you've got something more planned right now, ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be a lot of new inventions, a lot of new businesses that are popping up because of this, because people are sitting down and thinking. You can be on that train. What is holding you back? What positive actions do you need to take? What will inspire you to take these actions? What is your why? That's a big one, ladies and gentlemen. What is your why? What big purpose will inspire you to make a positive change? The next chapter is stay positive. In response to your wave of change, what types of negativity are you facing? Okay. Are you dealing with naysayers and doubters? What are they saying? How do they make you feel? How are you responding to them? Are you experiencing self-doubt? Do you believe in your ability to overcome the wave of change you are experiencing? Why or why not? Do you believe in an ocean of abundance or of scarcity, and why? That's a great question. What do you believe? Do you believe that there's enough for everybody, and not only there's enough for everybody, there's enough for everybody to have a whole lot? Or do you believe that right now it's time to lock down and batten the hatches and buy a whole bunch of toilet paper because that scarcity mindset kicks in? Okay. What fears does the wave of change bring up for you? Are they holding you back? Why? What would be an effective way for you to face and overcome these fears? What is the antidote to fear that you are facing? How can optimism, faith, and hope overcome fear and create success? Ladies and gentlemen, it can overcome. Like, you can win right now. You just got to make some moves right now. If you go on doing what you're doing, then you will only get what you have. So how can optimism, faith, and hope overcome fear and create success? It wants you to start thinking in a positive light and getting that good stuff going, okay? And then last but not least, thrive because of change. What beliefs and actions will help you create the life that you want? Do you believe that you have to work hard to be a success? Why or why not? What does hard work mean to you? Are you willing to work hard to thrive? In what ways do you need to improve your focus? What are three things you need to do each day to help you thrive? In what ways can you learn, improve, and grow? Who are several possible mentors you can connect with and learn from? That's a big deal. Find your mentor. The cool thing about mentor, ladies and gentlemen, find a mentor now to get you out of this funk. And then as you level up, just keep leveling up your mentors. It's okay to outshine your mentor as long as you do it in a respectful way. Let your mentor get you out of your funk. Think of it like, I don't know if I said this on this video or was the other one, but if you're sinking in quicksand, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes you got to take a hold of a vine or something and pull. But if you don't have anything to grab onto, you're going to end up, well, you know what quicksand does. So let somebody help you get out of your quicksand. Don't pull them in, let them pull you out. Does that make sense? You pull them in your funk, and then all of a sudden now they're down there with you, but instead follow what they're doing and let them pull you out of the quicksand. Are you passionate and hungry about being the best you can be? Why or why not? What will it take to inspire you to be your best? What bigger purpose will inspire you? And the last question, which is a really big question, are you ready to take action? That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's all. That is the final book. That is the final page of this book. Once again, I appreciate you. This is The Shark and the Goldfish by John Gordon. I appreciate you being here with me and reading this. Tomorrow, we will be reading another book. This next book is going to be for a young lady. She's a best friend of mine. Her name is Mandy Williams, and we're going to be reading a book that she absolutely loves. And actually, I got her a copy of this book because I believe this book represents who she is, and it really does. And when you read it, you'll love it. I've done a video on it, but I want to read it again with you. And so it's a great one. This one, actually, I would have highly advised to bring your kids to. It's going to be a really good one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you tomorrow. I wish the best for everybody. So I got a little heartburn today. I apologize. But I believe and I love in each and every single one of you. And remember, you are blessed. Yes. And thank you for being here with me with our first book we read through. And we've got more to do. We've got a lot more to change. And I appreciate you letting me be here for you. Have a great night. Enjoy yourself. Happy Saturday. Keep your head up. Faith over fear. Faith over fear. Faith over fear. Faith over fear.